All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is another beautiful Friday evening and a beautiful weekend to start with. All right, today I'll be talking about fundamental rights, but I'll be focusing on the right to life. The right to life. I will talk extensively on what the right to life entails. Before then, we talk about fundamental rights. When we talk about fundamental rights, we mean these rights and privileges, these inchoate rights. What makes you a human being? What makes you a human? Of course, as a human being, you are incomplete without these rights. Your right to life, you have the right to live, the right to freedom of movement. You cannot chain you down as a human being except something is wrong with you. Of course, you have the right to associate. You have the right to dignity of human person. You have the right to be treated like a human being that you are. No one has the right to dehumanize any human being anywhere. Alright, gentlemen, you have the right to fair hearing. Right to fair hearing. But particularly for this series, I'll be talking about right to life. Alright? The fundamental right is enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. When you look at section 33 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended in 2011, you see the right to life spelled out in section 33. It said every person has the right to life. So no one will intentionally take your life out from you. No one will intentionally kill you. Because where your right stops is where the other person's right begins. Yes. But there are exceptions to this rule. Exception to this general rule. That said every man, every person has a right to live. One of the exceptions, of course, is when someone kills another person in self-defense. Self-defense. You enter my house to kill me, and I have the opportunity of killing you. Although the force I will apply to you must be proportionate to the force that you wanted to kill me with. But then one of the exceptions is self-defense. It's a defense to this rule, fundamental right rule. Self-defense. If you want to kill someone and the person kills you, he has taken your life. It's an exception to this general rule provided by the law. And of course, number two, these are laid down principles, these are laid down procedures, these are exceptions to when a person can kill another person lawfully. Of course, a person can also be killed in execution of sentence. Let's say the court has found you guilty for culpable homicide, guilty for murder, as it is being called in the South. And of course, the court passes judgment and sentence on you, which might be by hanging till you die or by firing squad. Alright, as provided by the law. In that situation, you don't have the right to live again because the court has passed judgment to you. You can be sentenced, executed for that judgment. Another reason is when right to life can be taken away in order to effect a lawful arrest or to prevent the escape of a person lawfully detained. You are detained for a crime, for an alleged crime or offense, and you want to escape. You might be killed by the law enforcement agency. Of course, they want to arrest you and you want to escape when you know you have committed an offense. You might be killed incidentally. Alright? But of course, for the purpose of suppressing a riot, insurrection, or mutiny. Okay? Let's say there's turbulence, there's insecurity here, there's insurrection here, protest, and of course the government wants to curtail it. They want to leave it in the world. Of course, at that point, the security agencies can take anybody's life just to suppress violence and insurrection. Right? So you have right to life. Of course, on Monday we'll be talking about right to dignity of human person. Right? Please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel to learn more. There's a lot to learn. You need to know your rights. You need to know what to do at every point in time as a citizen of Nigeria. Stay blessed and have a lovely weekend.